one good thing that did come out of the end of the government shutdown, besides people starting to get paid again and get SNAP benefits again, is that Adelita Grijalva has finally been sworn in. Remember, she had been elected, I believe, 10 days before the shutdown, and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson refused to swear her in because she had said that she was going to be the final signature on the discharge petition to bring the vote on the Epstein files, okay? And sure enough, once she got sworn in, that was the first thing that she did. She signed off on it, on this discharge petition that was brought up by Representative Ro Khanna and Representative Tom Massey. Now, remember, this was a bipartisan act that they had brought up called the Epstein Files Transparency Act, okay? So they basically are demanding that the DOJ and the Trump administration release the Epstein files, okay? And so Thomas Massey is a Republican, Ro Khanna is a Democrat. This was a bipartisan act. And of course, the Republican-controlled House, Speaker Johnson, refused to bring this to a vote. And so Ro Khanna and Thomas Massey decided to use a procedure called a discharge petition, which is a way to go around leadership when they refuse to bring your act or your legislation to the floor to vote. And this discharge petition needed one signature to hit the tipping point in order to force this vote. And they got it with Adelita Grijalva when she was elected, or when she was sworn in, because she had been elected. And so now this discharge petition went through, and Mike Johnson, the head of the Republicans and the leader of the House, the House Speaker, has said that he is going to bring a vote literally next week. So by the time we come back, this vote will have already happened, guys. So not only, so they have been avoiding this vote for who knows, honestly, forever, because this motherfucker, we've been talking about this guy forever, but they've been avoiding this vote. And now that they were able to circumvent that and use this discharge petition, now they can make it happen tomorrow. Interesting. And what also is interesting is that they were able to do this with 4 Republicans, because Democrats didn't have enough people to do this. They needed 4 Republicans: Thomas Massey, who was the author of this act, but also Marjorie Taylor Greene, she signed on, Nancy Mace signed on, and Lauren Boebert signed on to this petition. And it was those 4 Republicans that pushed it over the edge. All right. And so now it's interesting because a lot of political pundits are suspecting that when this vote happens, more Republicans are going to join the vote. And some people have even said they believe all the Republicans are going to join the vote to release the Epstein files, which is interesting, right? Because I'm sure you're asking, well, why didn't they just vote to do this before? Well, because now they're forced to, that's number one. And 2, they're safe. They're covered because it's only in the House. This still has to go to the Senate. And when it goes to the Senate, they know that it's unlikely that the Senate is going to approve this. Okay? Will the Senate even bring it to a vote is the question. But it is unlikely that the Senate will approve this. So basically, they're basically throwing a rock and hiding their hand, for lack of a better term. They said no when it really mattered, and now that it's nothing really is going to happen, based on this, they're all going to supposedly jump in and vote for it. So we'll see. We'll let you know next week. We'll come back and we'll know. We'll tell you what happened, if indeed more Republicans joined in, or if indeed it really is going to be a wave of Republicans joining in. Because what they're trying to do is straddle that line. They're trying to be strong and tough at demanding the Epstein files because they know Republicans, MAGA especially, want them files. So they're trying to appease their constituents while ensuring that they are covering Donald Trump, because they know that it's unlikely that these files are going to get out. It's very unlikely.